The court, presided over by Justice Anthony Kojo-Yeboah, dismissed the application in its entirety, saying it lacked the requisite jurisdiction to deal with the matter before it. The court acknowledged Accra Great Olympics is entitled to bring an injunction to the High Court, but not one that undermines what is before the Court of Appeal. The GFA believes this clears the path for the commencement of the 2018-2019 Ghana Premier League season. But Counsel for Great Olympics Football Club, Kofi Bento, thinks otherwise.
Effectively, what we know is that somebody else has filed a case against the GFA, and that case has an injunction on it. So as we speak, based on that case, the GFA is injuncted and the league cannot go on. Now, if we had obtained this injunction, it would have been two injunctions with the same effect. What the court has said is that we should pursue our case at the appeals court. But regarding an injunction, our injunction is no longer in effect.
Great Olympics filed a second injunction after a first application was dismissed by the same court on February 21, resulting in the club filing at the Court of Appeal on February 27. The club petitioned the GFA, protesting against Elmina Sharks for fielding an unqualified player. However, the petition was dismissed, forcing Olympics to seek redress at the court.
Still on that matter, the Ghana Football Association has announced the start of the Ghana Premier League this season after an Accra High Court threw out an injunction brought by Great Olympics. A GFA statement says, in view of the ruling, the Ghana Premier League is due to begin at the various centres on Saturday, March 17. The Ghana Premier League was originally due to begin on February 11, but has been stalled by a legal challenge brought forward by Great Olympics over the handling of disciplinary cases at the GFA. The delay means that Ghana actually is now racing against time in order to synchronize its calendar with schedules provided by World Football Governing Body FIFA and the Confederation of African Football. Let's see exactly how that works out for every stakeholder involved. But away from that, still in Ghana football, Ghana's sole representative in Africa, Aduana Stars, said they have achieved their initial objective for this year's CAF Champions League after progressing from the preliminary stage following an aggregate 2-1 win over Libyan side Al Tahadi and having a goal advantage over ES Setif from Algeria. It's a feat that keeps eluding a number of Ghanaian clubs in recent years, which Aduana earlier promised to address while celebrating their domestic league title a few months ago. Defender Elvis Opoku says the misunderstanding with his colleague Darius Asraku during training last week have been resolved, promising that won't affect their performance going into Sunday's game.
Training with Darius Asraku, and the issue has been resolved. Asraku is my friend and he's still a brother to me, as we saw it. When we were training, we were talking, laughing, joking, doing everything as much as possible. This is a big platform for me to apologize to all Ghanaians that what we did in training was so bad, so they should try to forgive us and try to pray for us. Not only Aduana Stars, we are going for Mother Ghana, and we have to do everything as much as